Guys, this video right here is a video I never thought I would make ever. I swore to myself I would never make this video. There's a reason why. Also, sorry if you hear background noise. There's a football game going on. My parents are going crazy. But this video, I've been dreading for over a year. Yeah, a year. Or maybe two. I actually don't know. Yep. I am doing a plush collection, and yeah, I'm also using my stuffed form of me right here. I still have this hole. Need to get that patched up, but yeah, I'm using my stuffed form here for talking, because like other plush viewers like Travis did it, at least in his previous plush collections, not his recent one, which I recommend you go check out. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. You featured Agony, but okay. Either way, yes, this is my plush collection. Now, I am going to address some things before I actually show off the plushies, which I know everybody hates, but guess what, deal with it. So, here's how this is going to work. I am going to be showing off about, here's all the plushies that I'm technically going to be showing off in this video. So the types of plushies I'm going to show off in this video consists of both Funko plushies, YouTube's plushies, custom plushies, either old ones or remakes, and, well, I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Also, I'm gonna start off with my big plushies to start off this, as other people have done it, and I just want to get the big ones out of the way. Also, if you want to see how many plushies I have to review, or not review, but just show, oh, here's how many. Yeah. Don't bother counting, that's gonna be done either way. But by my standards, but I'm just gonna get onto it. Also, these clips are going to be very brief, as I have way too many to count. So, either way, I'm going to start off with Jumbo Freddy right here. He's a good boy. I've had this boy for a long time. And then I have Jumbo Foxy, which another big boy I've had for a long time. It's kind of a weird pattern, but I thought it was consistent. I have this bootleg Jumbo Chico, which I got at, like, a vendor's market or somewhere. I don't even remember where I got this, but yeah. I'm also aware that a fake Jumbo Bonnie does exist, and if I ever get my hands on it, then it'll be added to this collection. Also, this Jumbo bootleg Chica, I don't really think it's that bad, honestly. Next ones we have are Jumbo Rockstar Freddy, Jumbo Lefty, and oh boy, these guys have already taken up entirely, like, basically the whole couch. By the way, here is Medium Helpy, which is the first of the mediums, and that's actually medium. And to kind of go along with that, there's Medium Jumbo Tie-Dye Foxy, which still has this little thing on top of him, which I haven't removed. I probably should, because I've removed a tag. And the same goes for Jumbo Freddy, and I'm running out of breath. I've only been talking for like a couple minutes. Then we got Jumbo Fanny, which yeah, this is painful. Trust me, this is so painful to do this, but yeah. Then we got Spring Colorway Vanny, which is a weird one that Funko put out. Also, her ear. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. But I have shown her in videos before, most notably for the Easter special at the beginning of Life of No Nightmare. And to kind of, finish up all these big plushies I have to show, is the animatronic Freddy, which this guy's big, and he's decently sized. Also, I do have Foxy, but I have no idea where he is. Trust me, take my word for it, I do have him, but you can guess. You can just know that I have him, alright? I don't know if I've shown him in videos, but I've definitely shown this guy in videos. Also, sorry if you see a lot of background plushies that aren't in this collection. They're mainly just there because that's where I wanted to put them, and I have nowhere else to put them. Also, I didn't decide to put my big customs like Agony or DJ Music Man up here, mainly because the way this plush collection is also going to work is by game order, and the book characters are also going to be in this. Basically, all the plushies in this FNAF plush collection are going to be, from canon FNAF games, but this also includes the Fanverse characters, so like FNAF Plus Freddy, Candy, Pop Ghost. Those characters are going to be in here as well. Since they're practically a part, they're officially part of, the FNAF universe or whatever, or the multiverse, whatever you want to call it. Let's just get on to the actual normal plushies. So to start this plush collection off, really, with, the actual plushies, I have the man, the myth, the legend, Frederick Fathington. And, fun fact, Freddy, and a plush I'm about to show off right now, Bonnie. Two OGs, very popular boys. But these two are actually the first ever FNAF plushies I got. Now, I know it may sound like I'm lying. It's not like this usually happens to everyone. Maybe, everyone's first FNAF plush is either like the Sanchies. But guess what? I don't have the Sanchies, so I had to stick with this. I also didn't know the Sanchies existed until, like, these guys existed. So that's great. But either way, these two are actually my first ever FNAF plushies I've ever gotten. And I got them for, like, my 8th, 9th birthday, I'm pretty sure. I don't exactly remember how or when I got them. But it was a birthday present. So, yeah, great. Now I'm going to go through these briefly, really. Next, we have Chica, which everyone hates, but I actually don't, think she's that bad. And then we have Foxy. Also, these guys are, if you guys can tell, these are very old. Obviously, these are like the originals. You can see how dirty their eyes are. I am planning on like pre-ordering new ones. Not necessarily to replace them. Like, I'm still going to keep these, but I feel like I need more cleaner ones. Especially if I'm going to do like, more videos after this. So, yeah. But then there is also my custom Golden Freddy because I can't afford a real one. And also, the restock never appeared in my Walmart, so that's sad. I also got a bootleg Golden Freddy, which I got at Comic-Con. And I've made those Comic-Con videos on my second channel, which you should go check out, please. Either way. But yeah, that's basically, like, yeah, there's those guys. But I also have my game-accurate customs of the FNAF 1 characters, which we have Freddy here. And I will say, I do actually really, I really like how I made these. All of these are from scratch. And I feel like they just represent, the FNAF plushies better in my own way. But that's just my opinion. Here's Bonnie, which I feel like I could do better on. Mainly with the secondary color, as it's not really white. But everyone else makes their custom Bonnies white. Secondary color white, sorry. But yeah. Then we have my custom Chica, which she tends to fall to the right a lot. And my personal favorite, which is Foxy. The sheer detail that went into this one. Sorry, you're gonna experience a lot of stuttering from me because it's a condition. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I don't think it's a condition, but I don't know. Also, if you guys have stuck around for a while, you know that these guys didn't used to have these plush bodies. They actually were like they had game accurate bodies, like with limbs, kind of like how he is, but not all together like that. They're separated like how they are in the game. But I decided to change it back, into this, as I felt like it's more suitable for everything else and everyone else. And that, I don't even have room to put everything else. Also, I lied. I forgot. I also have this, which is part of the game accurate set over here. It goes with Chica, game accurate FNAF 1 cupcake. I'm also not putting up, the Funko FNAF cupcake up here with the FNAF 1 gang, as it's a FNAF 2 cupcake, freaking fracks, but I don't care. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have to move down to the floor already, and we're not even a quarter of the way done. I forgot again, I have this duplicate Foxy plush, which I recently got, and he was going to be a custom, but honestly, I don't know what to make him into, and he's gonna be there next to Foxy. I'm also gonna be showing off a lot of duplicates that I either don't want to make it to customs, or just, I am planning on making customs. So you're going to see a lot of dupes in this collection as well. So that makes it easier for me. I am sorry, I'm forgetting a lot. Hopefully this is my last time I forget, but I also have the custom Endo 01 that I made, and I really like this plush, I will say. I talked about him in my Mega Custom Plush review, which I did. Don't know which one, don't remember, but he's there, lurking in the shadows. Now it's actually time to move on. I feel really dumb right now, as I completely forgot about these things, which I literally got for Christmas, and I just didn't even think to mention them. Hopefully, Freddy, don't fall, please. But you're gonna fall, probably. But yeah, alright, there's the switchable heads. Now, hopefully, looking around, I think that's it. Also, sorry you heard the bells. Either way, let's actually move on. Before we move on, I also want to say that I am not going to include the human FNAF characters. You can forget that because, well, we don't really have any human, characters that have really actually been shown in the FNAF games besides Gregory and Vanessa, and that's why they're actually shown in this, But as for customs like Jeremy or William Afton, I'm not showing them. So just wanted to clear that up real quick. Either way, we're moving on now. So then we have Toy Freddy, the restocked version, because I wasn't able to get much of the Wave 1 exclusives. And we got Toy Bonnie, got Toy Chica, and Pre-Mangle, or Toy Foxy, whatever you want to call it. Then we actually have Mangle right here, which this Mangle was actually, you know, a bootleg Mangle for the head, and also her whole base for the body was also just, you know, part of the bootleg Mangle that I used. So yeah, and also this is like one of my best customs, but not the best, not the, like, you get the point. And then we actually have Toy Chica's Cupcake, which that's Toy Chica's Cupcake, not FNAF 1 Cupcake. Then we got Balloon Boy, we got JJ. Sorry I had to cut the camera like that, I had to move stuff. But then we got some of the 8-bit characters, like Purple Guy, Man Behind the Slaughter, and the Crying Child, which this guy, unfortunately, was stained by one of the customs I made. They're gonna see later on in the video. And you also have Endo 02, which is another custom I really like. And then we got the puppet. I guess I'll also just include Phone Guy here, because I don't know where else to put him, but yeah, he's just going there. And then over here we have the Wizards, which you have Withered Freddy. I hit the camera. Withered Bonnie, and I'm also putting his other variant, which is the bootleg Withered Bonnie, which I am glad bootleg companies are actually making plushies that Funko isn't. It's probably gonna put them out of bankruptcy. I don't know the words, guys. I am all over the place today. Please forgive me. Guess I'll put the two Shadow Boys over here, which is Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonds. Move that box out of the way. Now we're gonna get into our second row over here. God damn it! To finish this off, we have Withered Chica, Withered Foxy, and finally my custom Golden Freddy, which he's decapitated because he has magnets on his head. They don't work that well though, so you can't really move them all that much, unfortunately. But yeah, that is all the customs from FNAF 2. Now we're going on to FNAF 3. Next of what we got is FNAF 3, and we're starting off with our good boy Springtrap, which is a good one, I feel like, but not as good as my remake of him, which is Game Accurate Springtrap. Really like this guy. I really do, and pretty sure you can tell why. But either way, here's Game Accurate Springtrap. Then we got Funko's Phantom Foxy, which ultimately does not look like Phantom Foxy at all, which is something that just passed my mind when I first saw this guy. But yeah, and so I, remade him. And this one it just kind of sucks more, if I'm being honest. But we got some other good ones, like Phantom Freddy right here, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Chica right here, a really ugly watermelon. Whenever I try to make Phantom Chica, she never looks good, but there she is. Then we have Phantom Balloon Boy, a little guy, and Phantom Puppet, and that concludes the Phantoms. And I don't necessarily know if I wanted to count these guys in, but they have appeared in FNAF 3, but only in the minigames. That being Spring Bonnie and Fredbear. Technically, I would consider this to be FNAF World Fredbear, just basing on the appearance, but I'm putting him here because he also appeared as, one of the main minigame characters. So yeah, that's all for FNAF 3, pretty sure. Now we're going on to FNAF 4. To finish off this little side off here, we're starting with FNAF 4. That sentence didn't really make much sense, but we're going with it anyways. And I feel like you should be aware that I do like this game, as I literally made a whole series with these characters as the main characters. But yeah, to start this off though, we're starting with the Crying Child, which I haven't really fully shown this guy in videos besides for the Sly Pie collab part, which I made, which I respectfully got in. Thank you, Sly Pie, for watching this. Probably not, though. But yeah, here's the Crying Child. I actually don't know if I've even reviewed this guy in a custom plush review. I probably haven't, but he's there. And I guess to kind of go along with him, hold on, I'm getting them right now, is the Freddles, which I know this doesn't make sense, but I'm just clearing this little area off, which all of the Freddles are right here. They are different, and if you've kept up with my community posts, these guys are going to be videos pretty soon, and I love every single one of them, and I can't wait to use them. I can't wait you guys to see them in action, so hope you enjoy that. to start off with actual characters now, we got Nightmare Freddy, another old one, and my bootleg Nightmare Bonnie. And I'm gonna put him right here, which, yes, as real as he may look, unfortunately, he is only a bootleg. And I'm sorry that my camera's going like this. I have to do this so I could grab the plushies. But yeah, then we have my custom Nightmare Chica, because Funko doesn't want to make one for whatever reason. Then we got Nightmare Foxy, and if you guys have also, been keeping up, I've also made game-accurate versions of the Nightmares as well. And these guys look fantastic, I feel like. And I hope you guys, like them as well. Which, you can leave me some feedback in the comments, But either way, here is game-accurate Nightmare Freddy. Which, this guy, I did not intend him to look this good. But he does, and I love him. Then we have game-accurate Nightmare Bonnie, which is more or less based off the VR model. Then we got Nightmare Chica, and game-accurate Nightmare Chica, and then game-accurate Nightmare Foxy. Which, I feel like I like these guys more, obviously. That's obvious, but yeah. Then to go along, we got our boy Plush Trap, which I really like. And Nightmare BB, which is another plush I really like. And if you guys remember, this is my old one. Remember I said I was also going to be reviewing old customs, and yeah, it's obvious which one's better. And speaking of which, here is Nightmare Fredbear, which is actually a remake. If you guys have seen the old videos of Day Nightmare, you know that this guy looked way worse, and now he looks much more better. But I also try to make him look very accurate to his counterpart Nightmare right here. And speaking of which, I actually have the bootleg Nightmare plush, which I got for Christmas, and is in the recent Look at Me Now video, which if you guys haven't seen that, you should. But yeah, there is, the bootleg Nightmare. Then we got Nightmare On, which hasn't appeared in many videos, and that's mainly because I don't know how to incorporate him into videos now, at least. But yeah, he's there. And as well as Nightmare Mangle, which I had to remake in order to go along with my other Mangles right over here. I had to scoot over. Sorry about that. And then finally, we got the Jackos by Funko, which these guys were released in the Dreadbear wave, but they first appeared in FNAF 4, so yeah. And that's all the FNAF 4 characters. We're going slowly, but at least we're going somewhere. I know I said I promised I wouldn't forget anything else, but I forgot my bootleg Nightmare Cupcake, which he'll just go right there. Now we're getting into FNAF World, which is going by game order, and FNAF World was the next game to release after Security Breach. Not Security Breach, FNAF 4, I am sorry, but yeah, to start this off though, we have our good old boy Scott, or Anima Dude, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, we have our Scotty boy right there. And then a recent one, which I really haven't shown, Ghost Freddy. Yeah, this guy is cool. And yeah, he's just vibing, bro. And then we got Old Man Consequences, which did originally appear in FNAF World, not Ultimate Custom Night. And then finally, we got the Coffee, which I have shown this guy before, and I absolutely love him. I cannot stress that enough, I don't think. But yeah, as of now, I'm pretty sure that's all the FNAF World customs. I am planning on making more, but as of now, this is it. Oh yeah. I feel like you guys should be glad that I forgot this, but I didn't, unfortunately. So yeah, here is the rainbow, or she. I don't freaking know, but either way, we're moving on to sister location now. And to start off, we have Baby, the main girl herself. Then we got Funtime Freddy, which I actually really like this plush. Then we got Funtime Foxy. Then Ballora. And then Ennard, which is the amalgamation of all of them. Then we got Lobit. And then we got Bonnet, which is a plush I feel like nobody even remembers, but it's here. And then we got the Exotic Butters, which is the coolest plush that Funko's ever made. One of their best, I feel like. And I feel like they should have done this technique with the butters, but I guess not, because people are gonna be stupid and steal them. So yeah, but then we also have Only like 3, I'm pretty sure, of Sister Location Customs, which is Yendo, our boy Yendo, which I want him to stand. Then we got Bitty Bab, which he is small, and then Mini Rena, which I don't know if I'm necessarily going to make more of these Mini Renas, but who in the hell knows? But yeah, that's Sister Location right there. Now we're moving on. Just when I thought I had everything done, we also have Human Elizabeth, which I know I said there'd be no human characters, but I made up my mind, and I'm only going to include ones that we have visual representation of, and she's going in the butters. Now we're going into FNAF 6, and to get this off, I'm just going to show you our big boy, which is Music Man. I did not insist on him being this large. He was not meant to be this big, but yeah, that's what happens when quality control takes over. But yeah, that it's Music Man, all right. Now we're gonna get into main characters, which we have Rockstar Freddy and Rockstar Bonnie, which is a custom, and a custom Rockstar Chica, which I made her ugly, which was not intended, but it also seems kind of on purpose, because let's be honest, she's kind of ugly anyway. But then we have our boy Rockstar Foxy with his parrot. Then we have the Mediocre Melodies with my custom Ned Bear with Pig Patch right there, Happy Frog right there, Orville right there, and of course, the one we can't forget, Mr. Hippo. That's right there. Then we got Posh Pizzeria, which consists of Music Man over there, but we also have Funtime Chica, which this is a very old one that obviously got replaced by this one, which looks ultimately better. So there's Funtime Chica and our boy El Chip. Yeah, there's El Chip. Now here's just some random ones, I guess, which consists of Egg Baby, Scary Puppet, and Candy Cadet right here. There's also Helpy right there. I also forgot we have the Fruit Punch Clown, which I have no idea why I even made him. He's just there. But we also got the boys Trash in the Gang, which we have number 1 Crate, we have Mr. Can Do, Mr. Hugs, Pan Stan, and Bucket Bob, which does not have a bucket head, really. Not much of one, but you get the point. Now we got the real main characters, which are the Scraps, starting with my old Scrap Baby, which is now retired, for this brand new one, which I enjoyed this so much more than that one. But we also have Scrap Trap right here, which I used a bootleg Springtrap for. Obviously, had to go through some changes. And then we got a Lefty right here, which I did color in the black eye, which I know in the shadows you can't really see it, but put in the light you could still see it, which I'm kind of upset about. But that's that. And then we got my custom Molten Freddy, which I am very proud of this one right here, without a doubt. And I'm pretty sure that concludes FNAF 6, unless if I'm missing something. And if I am, then yeah, I'm gonna cut to, me missing something. But if I'm not, then well, let's move on. So now we got UCN, Ultimate Custom Night. And we only have 2 to show off right here, which is Fredbear, UCN Fredbear, which you can probably tell. And I actually used a bootleg Spring Bonnie, not a real one, so calm down. But basically, the reason why I used a bootleg Spring Bonnie is because, well, originally I ordered a bootleg Easter Bonnie, which you guys have probably seen or heard of. But instead, Amazon sent me a bootleg Spring Bonnie, not Easter Bonnie, so that was upsetting. But I was able to make him into Fredbear, which you can kind of see the eyelashes stick out there. But if you face him like this, you can't really tell. But I know this may come off as, a shocker, but Fredbear is not the most powerful and evil one in UCN. It's this little thing right here, Dee Dee, which I should have put in the FNAF world, but I'm putting her here because I forgot to. And I didn't want to go back and do that forgetting thing again. But yeah, Dee Dee's here. She's an evil little shit. Now we're getting into FNAF VR, where everything started to escalate. For better or worse, I will say. Cannot lie about that. And to start off, we have Plush Baby, which I showed this in Mega Custom Plush Review number 2, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't really watched that video. It's been a year since that video. Huh? Funny puns. I don't care. But yeah, there's Plush Baby. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna make the rest of them, but who knows? I might make up my mind. And speaking of plushies, we have this thing, which is Plush Glitch Trap, that actually appears if at the end, if you get the ending, you know, the door ending or whatever, you basically Glitch Trap turns into his plushie. And I have not used this for anything, and I don't know what I'll even, I have no idea what I'll use it for. I had to move that box, or the pillow actually, so I can make room for Princess Quest Glitch Trap, which I know you guys are probably gonna be like, why did I put him here? Some of you guys might say he's in Security Breach, but he's in his first appearance was in Help Wanted on mobile. He was in Help Wanted mobile, so yeah, he's just here. And that also goes along with the princess herself. And yeah, I haven't really reviewed this or shown it until now, so yeah, you get to see her. To go along with this guy, we have one of his minions, which originally they appeared green, but for whatever reason, Security Breach, they turned white, and I don't know why. To fill in the space over here, we have my custom Dreadbear, which I have made this before the DLC even came out, and before we even got a good look at him, so there's lots of inaccuracies, I'm pretty sure here, but I still like this. But we also have Captain Foxy, which this guy is adorable. I love this guy. And as much as people say he's a cash grab, I don't care. He's cute. And to go along with Dreadbear and everyone else, we have Vampire Helpy right here and Ghost Helpy, which these guys were just icons for, you know, the levels in Curse of Dreadbear. And I just decided to make them. Fortunately, I have not made Werewolf Helpy, but I hopefully will if I ever find another Helpy soon. That's probably not going to be for a while, but who knows. And then we have the Nightmare Endoskeleton, which first appeared in Help Wanted, which it doesn't really attack you or anything. It's just a background character. It's just there. But now we're getting into the final characters, and one specific character that has many forms. I'm pretty sure you know who that is. But before I show him, I have to show off Dreadbear, the Funko version himself, and Grim Foxy, which I'll just put him right there. God, I'm falling. But yeah, just got to put them there. Now, getting into Glitch Trap. Now, I'm actually going to put these in which, you know, I made them in order, I guess. The first one I ever made was this one, which is the first one you guys ever saw. And I feel like, you know, obviously this used a Spring Bonnie, but this was a long time ago, and yeah, I've definitely improved over the years. Especially, I feel like with this one, with Malhair, as I call him. I don't think, you know, he's a little better than this one right here, but still not, like, perfect, I would say. And then, but then we have the most game accurate one I have made, which is actual game accurate Glitch Trap right here with correct colors, a correct face, he just looks great, and I love him. But another one I love is a recent one I got, and that is the bootleg Glitch Trap. So I have 4 Glitch Traps. That seems excessive, but I really don't care. I really love Glitch Trap. One of my favorite FNAF characters. Don't ask why, I just love him. Now we're getting into the infamous FNAF AR plushies, which I have practically made every single one, but I am planning on remaking a lot of them, as a lot of them suck. And to start this off, we are starting with Frostbear. And this is going in no particular order, but we are starting with Frostbear. And Frostbear. And Frostbear. And Frostbear. And finally Frostbear. Pretty sure you can figure this out. But moving along past that horde, we have Shamrock Freddy, which I really like this guy, honestly. Then we have Chocolate Bonnie, and my custom Easter Bonnie, which I would have preferred the bootleg if I even got it, but unfortunately not, because Amazon sucks. Then we got our boy VR Toy Freddy and VR Toy Freddy. But wait, hold on. We also got System Era Toy Bonnie and System Era Toy Bonnie. Now, but guess what? We have High Score Toy Chica. No dupe, though. Then we got Radioactive Foxy right there to go along with Toxic Springtrap, which is a remake of this one, which I was able to find this one, which I wasn't able to show in person in the review, but he's here. You could tell which one's better, obviously. And then we got Firework Freddy, which is a custom, and Liberty Chica, which is kind of a weird one that they made. Don't know why they really made this, but it's okay. Very mid, I feel like. And then we got Flamethrower Endo, which I am definitely going to remake this sometime to fit with my other endos, but as of now, this is the only one that remains. Along with, you know, Broiler Baby. I forgot her name. She has a complicated name, a complicated design, a complicated face, but yeah. And then we got Scorching Chica, which is a remake, and I don't even know where the original one is. I didn't throw it away, but it's still around here somewhere. I don't feel like showing it or getting it, but yeah. And then we have Flaming Springtrap, which is another remake. I'm pretty sure I haven't shown these guys off yet, but here they are right now. This one used a Tie-Dye Chica, and this one used Glamrock Freddy, surprisingly. And it works. Ta-da. Then over here, we got Ringmaster Foxy Custom. And then we have Magician Mangle, which with a broken saw and endo head, which she is a remake of this one, and you can tell which one's better. I feel like I don't need to say this every time, but I just do it because I want to. And to avoid, you know, this disgusting thing here is Clown Springtrap, which I have no idea why Lumix made this, but he's a clown. I thought I was missing something. Here's System Era Toy Bonnie. But anyway, we have the Wood himself, Woodland Toy Freddy. Then we got Swamp BB and Boulder Toy Bonnie, which these customs are very mid, I will say. And then for our only like Halloween skin, which this isn't even a Halloween skin though, Katrina Toy Chica, which she's very small. I feel like I need to remake her, but I don't know if I want to. But either way, we're going on to Winter Wonderland. To start off, we have Black Ice Frost Bear, which this is a whole new remake. She's about to fall. Sorry about that, but yeah. You know, Black Ice Frost Bear, I really like this plush, honestly. And then we got Frostbite BB. Fortunately, the real one, the official one by Funko, hasn't released in stores yet. At least not to everyone. There's a handload of people that don't have it, along with Tie-Dye Springtrap. Funko, what are you doing? But I don't know. And then we have Frost Plush Trap, I'm pretty sure his name, which is another remake, and Arctic Ballora, which she remained the same, along with Frostbite BB. And yeah, that's Winter Wonderland for you. Before we move on, we also have like Live Wire Toy Freddy, which is VR Toy Freddy second form, and I forgot to put him next to him, so he's going right there. But either way, we have our love characters now, which is Blackheart Bonnie, which I am definitely remaking this guy. Jeez, he's hideous. But, you know, Heartsick Baby is not that hideous. Practically the same look as Broiler Baby. But yeah, these are only two love characters. And this is during the trend when Illumix was deciding to release two skins at one time. So that kind of seemed fun, but I don't know. To go along with that, we have... Hold on. I have no idea what her name is. I totally forgot. I usually remember all the characters' names, but I actually don't remember her name. Oh my god, I actually don't remember her name. But I do remember Curse, this boy right here. With his design and name. It's hard to forget his name. It is hard to forget her, though. Then we got Melted Chocolate Bonnie, which I just used my old custom of Chocolate Bonnie to make this, and this is ultimately one of the worst skins FNAF AR has ever made, or Illumix has ever made. I can't even put them anywhere. Then we have our water characters. I don't know what the event's called. I don't remember, but we have the... I have no idea what his name is. Underwater Endo, whatever. You also have this toy Bonnie, which I also don't remember his name. Jesus, this is not me. But I do remember Piranha Plush Trap, and I really like Piranha Plush Trap as a character, and I really like this custom. Not being biased because it's by me, but I just like it. Now we have our Clock Tech characters, which is Clockwork Ballora. I don't remember if that's actually her name, but it's a good guess, I guess. Also, this plush is very ugly. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah. But a plush we do have that's actually good. Aeronaut Toy Freddy, I'm pretty sure it's his name. I really like the detail I put into this, and a really good one, I will say. And then, finally, we have Jetpack Balloon Boy, which this guy is slowly falling apart, mainly with the sign and the already missing balloon, so I might need to fix that, but here he is. Then, to finish off FNAF AR, we have Little Red Chica, I'm pretty sure is her name, Big Bad Foxy, which is Big Bad Wolf, and our last skin of FNAF AR, which is Great Escape Golden Freddy, and he is discombobulated because he's actually hollow on the inside, which I'm pretty sure you could already tell, but I probably will actually put like a full black stuffed head in this so he doesn't look like a blob, but he goes right there, I guess. And that is all for FNAF AR. Now, before we go to Security Breach, we have one character to show. This is the most important character of them all. The one that people love, and one that I truly love. Lol's Hacks from Freddy in Space 2. Yeah, I made Lol's Hacks like a while ago, and I actually really like this. He looks really accurate, and I don't think I've properly shown him, but I have now, and there he is. Damn, I've been down here for way too long. To start off Security Breach, we have our boy, the father figure, Glamrock Freddy, right here. And he has a dupe right here, which this will be a custom. That'll be coming shortly. And I guess to go along with him, we also have upgraded Glamrock Freddy, which I've shown before. And yeah, the reason why I decided to customize the Glamrocks is because obviously they didn't look good, and they still don't, obviously, as you could see. So that's why I've been customizing them. And then we have Montgomery Gator and his shattered version right here, which I really like this. I really like how I made Monty, as he's practically just a whole new custom, not even no resemblance of the old Montgomery custom. And yeah, that's that. And then we have Glamrock Chica right here, along with a dupe, which is also going to be another custom. Mainly a remake of this. I'm mainly remaking this as it's just not accurate. I really don't feel like it's that accurate, so I'm kind of having to remake it, so I don't know. But then we got Roxanne, which she has been updated with a actual tail and eyelashes, which really cool, I will say. And then she also has a dupe, which I recently got as of today, recording this. I actually got it today, and as it's going to be another remake for this, and you can take a look why. As it may look good, but I want this to be accurate. So yeah. Now we're getting into the Sun and Moon territory. Dear God, I have a problem. But here we have, which is probably going to be my permanent Sun custom. And as you can see in here, he has little bells. So that's what all that ringing was for. But it was also from something else. But here is Sun, and this guy actually has been remade, and you can see all the detail on the back of his head that he actually has. And yeah, his head was stuffed. I remember, if you guys remember, I actually showed you this in a review. But their heads were very flat and flimsy, and I didn't like that, so I remade them. And that goes with the same with Moon, as his little hat right here is fixed, and he has that as well. Also, both of them have this little strap on their back, which is usually made so they can fly around in the air like in the game, which I don't know how, or if I'm even going to incorporate that in videos, but I don't know. Now, here are what I call Beta, Sun, and Moon. Here's Beta Sun, which this was based off of the first trailer he was ever shown in. And I don't want to explain it, but here is Moon, which obviously is based off of a fan model, but this was ultimately like what we assumed he was gonna look like from the first ever teaser trailer, I guess I should say, from Security Breach. But then that's not it. We also have for bootlegs, which we have bootleg Moon right here, which ultimately I will say the bootlegs aren't terrible, but these ones, like, there's better ones. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard or seen that there's new ones out there now, and these guys are just kind of here, and they just exist. Not really for any, valid reason, I guess, but I don't know. But then we have another Sun, which this guy was made not necessarily. This guy had a lot of improvement, but also it just doesn't look good, and that goes the same with Moon over here. I really don't feel like these guys look that great, but that's not it. We have 3 more. That being this Moon custom. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of how many Moons and Suns I've made. This is more or less meant to be game accuracy and not plush accuracy, as you can tell. But yeah, I do like these guys, but I probably will never use them. But one that I will probably never use either, which I think is really cool, is the U2's Sun and Moon, which is practically the same character, and they have bells. These guys jingle more, I feel like. And if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen the Christmas haul video from last year, I actually got the collector's edition of Security Breach, and I decided, I opened it and I got the Sun and Moon plush, so I don't have to pay $120 separately just to get this plush. And I'm glad this guy exists because he's actually not terrible. Now we're going to start getting into other characters and not just whole different variants, hopefully. And that is starting with DJ Music Man, which this guy was when I started to make very big customs, and he does not want to stand properly, so yeah. But as you can see right there, he's glorious. I feel like I am looking back so I can tell which customs I'm grabbing. And next one is Wind Up Toy Music Man, which this guy is not really small like how he is in the game. He's averagely like about the same size. He's not that small, but I really like the detail I put into him, I feel like, and yeah, I just kind of like him. Also, moving that out of the way. But yeah, then we have the Glamrock Endoskeleton right here, which I have recently remade this, if you can tell. And while I feel like I could have done more, but if I wanted to do more, I think I probably would have had to make a whole new custom for it. And I didn't want to do that, so this is what you're getting. But yeah, I still think it looks okay. I guess I should put this over here anyway, since he's close, but we have another Princess Quest Glitch Trap minion, which this guy is kind of more accurate to how he is in Security Breach, as he's white. And let me just tell you, this guy was made before Security Breach even came out, and this is all just based on luck, I guess. But while he's not entirely accurate to the game counterpart, I don't want to go for the effort of making him look exactly like his game counterpart when he looks just fine on his own. And my jaw is hurting from talking so much. And then we have this thing, which I should have put over there, but I forgot this guy existed. Now, this technically is like that little minion in Princess Quest 2, I'm pretty sure, where they shoot balls out of their eyes. But this guy, I kind of simplified him, and I actually gave him teeth. He didn't have teeth, but I just kind of like this. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna put him right there. Now we're getting into staff bots, which I'm probably going to remake to make him plush accurate. And starting off, we have normal staff bot right there, and this guy is pretty accurate, I will say, but he's not as great as map bot. And unfortunately, I don't have his maps with him right now. Like the maps aren't in this compartment because I don't know. I don't think you guys have really seen At least I don't think. But I actually did make maps for him, but I don't ultimately know where they are right now. They might be in that little box back there, but I don't want to go through the effort of putting them in because I'm afraid I'll lose them, probably. So, yeah, there's Map Bot. And then there's the Nightmare Staff bots, which this one I'm not too proud of, as I realize all the colors are practically the same, except that it's just dirty. But I used a mix of different colors to make them look old. And while this looks okay, I feel like I could have just not do this and only realize it until after making them and all that. So, but I don't know. Now we have different variants again. What a surprise. And that is Vanny. Now this Vanny custom I've actually used for a while, for like the longest time, but it wasn't until recently I decided I wanted to remake her and just remake her entirely and just use different ones. And I only use this because I didn't want to use this. And this is the only security breach plush that I have not customized to make them look accurate. And this is the scratchy one, not the soft one. This is the scratchy one. And I just feel like it'll be... I just want to keep this one because, one, it's derpy, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to just keep one normal Funko made. You get the point what I'm trying to say. But here is the new Vanny, which I haven't properly shown. She did appear in the Lullaby Conjures Your Spirits trailer, only for like a second, but here she is, and I feel like I kind of messed her up with these parts. They're supposed to be the little like red lines, or like red line stitch marks or whatever. I don't know what you want to call them, but I feel like they just kind of blend out too easily. Like they don't really blend in. They just blend out, and that kind of takes away from how the whole custom looks, but I feel like it still looks okay. And this is the final variant, which is of U2's Vanny, which I made a review of. And also, her whiskers don't want to play. I don't know if that didn't make sense. I don't know why I said play. My eyes itchy. God damn it. But her whiskers don't want to face this way most of the time. They want to go forward, but they're working right now. So yeah, those are all the Vannys. And then there's this big behemoth, which I've already set up off camera, but here is the Blob, which I haven't properly shown, but here he is. He's very cool. I don't necessarily know if I should count this as a plush, but it's the golden Glamrock Freddy statue in the main entrance of the Pizzaplex, and the reason why I'm counting this as a plush is because it's actually stuffed. And I did this mainly so I could have somewhat of a Glamrock Freddy statue, I guess, for the mainly for the Superstar, You're My Superstar music video, which I made last year. But yeah. Also, when I say last year, I mean 2022. You get the point. I don't feel like I needed to explain that, but putting them right there. We're almost done, guys. I promise you. Now, just randomly, we have the Wet Floor Sign Bot, which these are called Pat Pats by the fandom and Dawko, apparently. So I'm just gonna put them right there. And then this is the only variant of this character, of a human character, technically, and it's Gregory. This is the old Gregory, and you can see that he's falling apart drastically, and I do not like it. So I had to remake him, and this guy looks stoned out of his mind, and that's mainly because, one, he doesn't really have eyebrows, and I forgot to put a band-aid on, and I didn't realize that until I actually finally found him. But yeah, I'll probably go back and make this guy look more natural. But he's also very small, which I wanted to do so he can actually look like he's a child. I wanted to make him look like a child, the size of a child, actually. But yeah, and then here is Vanessa, which sorry, I had to burp there. But if you didn't realize, her limbs are kind of shorter, as I felt like she was just too small, and I wanted her to be almost the same height as Glamrock Freddy as well, like when she's sitting or standing or whatever. Like, I didn't want her, like, she was too tall before. She didn't really fit that well with everyone else, but she does now, I feel like. Now, I am counting these guys as Security Breach characters, as they, first appeared in Security Breach. not as actual characters, but in posters, and that is of the Fredbear right here. And these originally were teased in Dawko's charity stream, but they never really led to anything important, really. They were just kind of there, and that's unfortunate, as these designs are really cool. And here's Spring Bonnie, which is also another cool one. Yeah. Now to finish off Security Breach, we have the man that always comes back, Burn Trap. And I really like this custom, honestly. I do think I'm gonna remake this sometime in the near future, mainly because of his head being too much like Scrap Trap for no reason whatsoever, but I don't know. But I feel like right now it's okay for what it is. Also, his, like, I don't know, but here's Burn Trap. It's pretty decent. Alright guys, that is it for Security Breach. Now all we have left to do is go through the Fanverse characters, and we have to go through the Fanverse characters, the book characters, and the random characters like the Blacklights that Funko have made, and then we'll be done finally. To start off with the Fanverse, we have Candy right here, which is ultimately the best one in the wave. I'm not gonna lie. This is objectively the best. I don't care. You cannot tell me otherwise. But yeah, there is Candy. And I'm going to show off some other Candy plushies as well, which Cindy, and I'm going to set her down immediately, right next to Monty. And the reason why she's so separated, actually I think I'll just put them a little closer. Tips touching. Don't think of that weirdly, but yeah. Now, I don't like Cindy. Not the character herself, I don't like this plush. Why, you may ask? Because she stains absolutely everything. Like, if you hold on to her for, like basically, a good example of this is in the Assemble video of Life for No Nightmare. When I introduced her, I was holding her with my hands. My hands got stained, and they actually stained on Candy. You can't really tell, but they actually did. The camera can't really pick it up, but you can see the tiny tints of purple that stained on Candy, and that made me really upset. And so I'm not really going to be using Cindy for a while now, and that's kind of upsetting, as I actually kind of like the plush. But yeah, she is a very, very messy one, though. But one that isn't messy is Old Candy, which I canonically made Candy's dad. And all he is just a Candy plush, just wrapped around in this dark blue felt to make him look more accurate to Old Candy and everything. So yeah, I think it looks good. But then we also have FNAF 4 Candy, which FNAF 4, no updates whatsoever. We have heard nothing, absolutely nothing, and so we're only left with like this. But we also have Old Candy, which I have not shown this off yet until just now. And I wanted to make Old Candy because, well, I made Old Candy before I made, not Old Candy. I called him Old Candy, Withered Candy. That's Old Candy. This is Withered Candy. But I made Withered Candy before I made Old Candy because I just wanted to make him more. And I'm not a big fan of Old Candy, so that's why I made him. But I was forced against my will to make that. But he still looks good. But yeah, that's all the candies. Next, we have our Goodnight Pocos. I'm sorry with that accent, that was horrible. But we have Evergreen Pocos, the Funko one, and my custom, which it's kind of upsetting because I made this at the time, literally when the official plush got announced. So this was kind of pointless. But we also got Blake, which is a limited time, not limited time, but a limited plush, meaning there's only a few of these that Funko have made, and I was lucky enough to get one. I'm pretty sure everyone else that has got these they're pretty lucky. And then now we have FNAF Plus, which these are all customs. The only official Funko Fanverse plushies Funko has made so far is Blake, Popgoes, and Candy, and hopefully they make more. But as of now, we're relying on our customs, and one of them is FNAF Plus Freddy, and then we have FNAF Plus Bonnie, FNAF Plus Chico, which ultimately doesn't look that creepy. She doesn't really look exactly like how she should, but that I feel like Plus Foxy makes up for that. But this guy has, you know, he is starting to kind of fall apart. He also can't stand because of frickin' Moon's feet. Damn it. But, yeah, you see. FNAF Plus.
I'm also not including my custom of FNAF Plus puppet because we don't know if that's actually his real design, so I'm not counting it.
Next, we got a pretty memorable FNAF game that, you know, thankfully got, you know, into the initiative, Joy of Creation, which, first to start, we have Joy of Creation, not Joy of Creation Freddy, but Ignited Freddy. We have Ignited Bonnie, which I did not realize how bad this guy kind of is, as he's ultimately very different from Wither Bonnie. I wanted to try to make him, like, similar to Wither Bonnie, but I did not. I failed that, obviously. But then we have Ignited Chica, and finally Ignited Foxy. And I really like these guys, honestly. I feel like they're decent. But unfortunately, there's one more plush that my mom actually sewed the main body, but I added details, and it's this thing. You know what? Actually, hold on. Putting you back here. You don't deserve to be near everyone else. But yeah, that's it. Can't believe we're almost done with this and I'm still forgetting stuff. Like the chef cupcake. And also, Jacko Chica's pumpkin. Yeet. Oh, that's lost. Now we're getting into book characters. And to start off, we should start off with, like, the main characters of these books, which are the humans. First off, Silver Eyes with Charlie and John. Over here. And then we got Carlton and Jessica. And then for, like, the Fazbear Fright books, we have Oswald's dad, Oswald himself, and Millie the goth girl, which she's slowly falling apart. And I don't want to show that. And yeah, also this isn't every single one of my human customs. There's still tons over there. Pretty sure you guys know that. But yeah, these are like canon designs, except for Jessica. But like, she's a canon character that's been shown off, you know, her physical design. So I felt like I should have just put them in here anyways. Now I'm going to show off a wave that really does not get appreciated at all, as it's dubbed as one of the worst waves Funko has ever made. That being the Twisted Ones, which I honestly really like the Twisted Ones, and I know not everyone's going to agree, obviously, but I really like the Twisted Ones. Starting off with Twisted Freddy, Twisted Bonnie, which, this boy, what is that jaw? And then we have Twisted Chica right there, which this character doesn't even exist in the Twisted Ones books. She's just a character that just exists. So yeah, sorry that you heard that bang, but either way. Then we have Twisted Foxy, which is not in his mud puddle or whatever it is. He actually has legs. And then we have Twisted Wolf, which obviously this was first villain in Day Nightmare, as you've seen before, hopefully. But yeah. Then we got Theodore, which is actually a really good one. It'll probably the best one out of the wave, judging by everyone else. And here's the worst one out of the wave, judging by everyone else. Stanley. This little goofball. You can't even see oh my god. You can really not see the lines of his teeth. It just looks like it just looks like bleh. But yeah, there's Stanley. I don't hate Stanley, honestly, but he just exists. But wait, we have Ella, which is a plush that Funko did not make for whatever reason. And this is a custom one, and I have updated her recently for a specific reason, but yeah, she's here. Now those are practically all the customs of the Silver Eyes trilogy. Now we're actually getting into the Fazbear Fright books, and I have no idea where to put them. You know what, I guess I'll put them right here. Start off, we have Into the Pit, Spring Bonnie, which this guy is a actual game accurate plushie with all these limbs, which are getting kind of loose. And also, what is that? Get that out of here. But yeah, he's kind of, I feel like he's gonna break, but I do like the detail I put in him. And yeah, I just really like him. And oh god, everything's falling apart. Shit, I lied. I didn't finish off the Silver Eyes trilogy. There's still Fourth Closet Freddy, which this guy didn't even appear in the books. It was just a book cover. but he's here. Now, for more of Fazbear Frights, we have Count the Ways Freddy. Oh god, and this guy is a big one. You can already tell from it. You can already tell, but yeah. But here is Eleanor, which Taco calls Elena. It's Eleanor, Taco. Jesus Christ, British people. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but just saying. But then we have the plush version of Count the Ways Freddy right here, which this one actually got me in touch with CrewTube. You know, that guy that was friends with Teach PS. You know that guy? Yeah, I don't know either. And next, right now, we have Fetch, which I probably am going to remake this guy. And then we also got Lonely Freddy, which I feel like is okay. And we got Plush Trap Chaser, which, oh god, this guy needs to be remade very badly. Like, really badly. But also, we have this Fetch, which I made before, like, you know, the book kind of officially released. This was like what everyone thought he was looked like, and this was based off of a fan model. So I decided to just make him. But then we have the Cliffs Freddy plush right here. I have no idea why I made him, but I made him. Yeah. But then, wait, we also have Ralpho, which this guy, according to the books, is supposed to be a lot bigger. But I made him small because I just wanted to, I don't know. He just looks cool. Then we have the first Tales of the Pizzaplex custom that I've made, which is Haps. And I really like this custom, honestly. Like, I feel like it resembles the cover really well and just looks cool. But then we have Stitch Wraith, which this the whole face was, you know, it was I like the inspiration for the face like was from MadPat, when MadPat was doing theories on the Fazbear Fright books, and this face was a concept of what he might have looked like, but he did not look like that according to the ultimate guide. But yeah, to finish off the book characters, we obviously have Agony, and I have no idea where I'm putting him. I guess I can put him here, hopefully. He's probably not gonna stand though. My dog's barking. Sorry about that, but hopefully that looks good. You can't necessarily see him. You can see him in the distance right over there, but yeah. Now to finish the plush collection off, we're gonna end with all these random ones that Funko has made, including like the Blacklight, spring colorways, and all that. And we're starting off with Mini Dreadbear, which obviously this guy didn't come first out of all of it, but I decided to put him here because, yeah, I also didn't put him with Dreadbear and everyone else over there, but because, I don't know, I feel like he's suited to be over here. Now we got the Blacklights, which start off, we have Blacklight Blue Freddy, Blue Foxy, Green Foxy over here. What the hell are they? Oh, they're right here. Got Pink Freddy, and finally Purple Foxy. You may notice something. I don't have the Blacklight Cupcake. And that's because these are not the original ones that I owned. I practically made all of them into customs, and these are all new ones. And that includes Blacklight Cupcake, and unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be restocked. Now we have Spring Colorway, which is ultimately a very ugly wave, with Spring Colorway Blue Foxy, Spring Colorway Pink Freddy, Spring Colorway Cupcake, which is, okay, I guess. But then we got Spring Colorway Purple Foxy, Spring Colorway Green Foxy, which just looks like a Lime Foxy. But then, finally, we got Spring Colorway Blue Freddy. And, yeah, that's the Spring Colorway wave, it's a very mid-wave, and I don't really like it all that much. But then we have the weirdest exclusive set of FNAF AR wave, which I didn't include over there, because these are just very random. And that is the inverted, and they're not, these guys aren't even inverted really, but obviously we have inverted High Score Toy Chica, inverted System Error Toy Bonnie, inverted VR Toy Freddy, and inverted Radioactive Foxy, which I still have the tags on him, and I don't know why. Usually I cut them off, but I don't know, I'm just keeping them on him. But to go along with Funko's weird plushies, we have Candy Freddy, which I ultimately love this guy. This guy is like really cool, and I just like this guy just looks really cute, really well made, and it's one of the best Funko FNAF plushies we've had in a little while. And now we're getting into the Blacklight security breach plushies, starting with Blacklight Glamrock, Freddy, Blacklight Monty, Blacklight Roxanne, and Blacklight Glamrock Chica, which these two obviously are new, and I have the full set with me right now, so that's makes me happy. Now on to the final wave, the tie-dyes. To finish us off, we have tie-dye Freddy, tie-dye Bonnie, tie-dye Bonnie. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna make this one into a custom, so don't worry about that. Tie-dye Foxy, tie-dye Chica, and finally the last plushie, tie-dye Mangle. I made that dramatic for no reason, I'm sorry, but yeah. Fix it time. Okay, it does want to fix, alright. But obviously I'm missing tie-dye Springtrap because he hasn't been released to my part of the country yet, fortunately, so yeah. But it's over. The moment I've been dreading for so long, it's finally over. And dear God, this is so many. So guys, here is about every single FNAF plushie that I own. I don't think this is every single one. I feel like there is some that I'm missing, obviously, like the animatronic Foxy plush, which I don't know where that is, and I don't want to look for it. But overall, yeah, this is it. This is it. So, I can't believe I actually did this. I can't believe it. Oh my God, I am so tired. But hey, on the bright side, this makes for a good thumbnail. Yeah, I got the thumbnail. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Everyone was starting to hop on the trend with, plush collections, obviously. So I thought it's time for me to do it. So I did it. And this is crazy. God damn, I'm in so much credit card debt, but not me specifically because I didn't pay for most of these, but I don't know. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed seeing all these plushies and... Oh, wait. I gotta count them. Okay, so I did try to spend some time counting and I lost track. So I'm just guessing 300 plus. That's good for the thumbnail. Title. Clickbait. I don't care. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. God, this was such a horrible mistake to do. I have to clean all this up, but I'm not gonna do that now. I am way too tired. So, hope you guys have a good year, and yeah, is this what you wanted? Hey guys, Editor Adam here, real quick. Yes, I'm in my bedroom. I am making this little bit right here because I forgot a plush to add to the collection, and it's mainly this one, the one that sits in my room every day for like 2 years. And I totally forgot to put this big mother effort in the plush collection. So he's here right now. It's still probably 300 plus. I don't think it went up, really. So, he's here. Okay, really, goodbye.